pretty funny. And you can also, yes, he is pretty funny, man. And you can also see him this Saturday at the roast of Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for Mike Stewart.
All right, pretty funny. I will try to live up to that. Thank you, Kenneth. Oh man, thanks for sharing that story, Jake. The last 10 minutes of Instagram made a lot more sense after I heard your explanation. So I'd say it's 4.5 inches to be fair. And Eli, you said this is a family affair. Eli Corning, also known as a Corning family reunion. Yeah, here we go. That's true. I thought that was funny. All right, I guess I am pretty funny. Only pretty funny. So yeah, we're getting ready for this presidential roast. Who's excited about this election? 1, 2. What are you excited? Okay, a guy that Jake unfairly called out. 6.5 inches back there. What are you excited about for this election?
You know, the candidates are really inspiring in a way. You know,
Candidates are inspiring. What are they inspiring you? What are they inspiring you to do?
Just think, you know, get out there, vote.
Yeah. All right, get out there and vote. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll vote third party this year. I've been listening to a lot of RFK. I don't know if I'm going to vote for him yet, but I'm pretty sure now that autism causes vaccines. Think about it. That's what I'm saying. So I think I'm excited. This is a historic election. So we have a president who's most likely going to be assassinated by stairs, right? Running against a guy who's the president most likely to assassinate a prostitute. That's just a joke. That was actually Bill Clinton, everybody. He is not running as far as I know. Also exciting because no matter who wins, they will be living in an assisted living facility of one kind or another. Yeah, I can't wait for the tweets from prison. They're going to be fabulous. Best tweets from prison ever. So amazing. This is the best prison. I think they could both do a lot to help the country just during this election by helping contribute to the national debt that they have helped cause. I think they could star together in a Viagra commercial. Tell me that wouldn't be the funniest thing ever.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, you know, they could be in a Trump hotel and they both like come out of their rooms all sweaty with robes and like high five each other. Like Viagra. Yeah. I don't need it yet, but when I do, I would definitely buy it just because of that commercial. Yeah, I hate that. I think we should have a law that if you're a poster child for Viagra, you're too old to run now. Like, you need to leave it up to other people. Like, no erection, no election. That's the rule. That's it, right? I mean, we've already been applying that to women this whole time, so we're just expanding the field, right? Making it fair. Making it fair. So, I think before we blame the two candidates, we have to be honest with ourselves. You know, if we came across a country that we had never discovered, and they were having an election, and these were the two candidates, we'd all be like, oh wow, is this a special needs country? Like, wow, this is kind of sad. You guys don't need an election, you need helmets. We'll send you helmets. That guy over there likes that joke. I love that joke. Yeah, who's like, no matter who's running, I will vote Democrat. Who's that? Be honest. Okay, Bob. Oh, girl, blue skirt in the back. Okay, yeah. All right, and then who? Other way. Equal opportunity. Who? No matter who's running, they'll vote Republican. Anybody? Mechanic from the sticks? Got my eye on you. Oh yeah. All right, there we go. Honestly, this is a safe space. I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not gonna make fun of you. But I'm gonna say you're probably how we got here. Just so you know, with this amazing selection that we have right now. Yeah. Should I do the Spice Girls joke? Yeah. Yeah?
Is it political?
Yes. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm warming up for a show, so thank you for being my beta test audience here. So, the other day I was watching TV. Does anybody still watch TV in here? Yeah. Oh, raise your hands bigger. So we can see who's part of the problem as well. Okay, good. Yeah, you're also how we're still here. Thanks everybody. Now, I was watching TV. I think I was doing a little bit too much drugs. I was watching the show and I was like, oh wow, this is a Spice Girls sequel. You know, remember the Spice Girls movie? Anybody? Yeah, that wasn't sad. And I was like, wow, they made a sequel. Like everybody's a little older, like their boobs are a little bit saggier. And I was like, oh wait, this is actually a rerun of the last election. Shit. Except now we have Orange Spice and Old Spice. I love that joke too. I love all my own jokes. This is great. Maybe I could have just sold it. Like Trump sells everything that he said. It's the best joke. It's the best joke ever. We polled everyone. They all said it was the best joke. No. I'll do that after every joke. That won't get old. Yeah, I think Trump, he really embodies, he's popular. People don't get why he's popular. He's popular because he embodies the American dream of like a self-made millionaire who has sex with your mom. So then you can be born as a self-made millionaire, right? That was my dream. That was my dream. It didn't work out. That's why I'm here. Okay. And yeah, it's also the dream, you know, to be fair to him, he was very successful as a businessman, building $1 billion real estate empire by borrowing billions of dollars from his father. Yeah, he killed it. And then he branched out into other businesses. He has the deal with Nike. They made the sweet gold Air Force Ones. They had to change the name. I think they're called Aryan Force Ones. And Trump, everybody knows he's down on green energy. And I heard this exact quote from him about Teslas. He was hating on Teslas. He was like, you know, the best time you own it is the first 10 minutes, and then you spend the next 75 minutes looking for a charger. Which is funny, because that's what every woman who's had sex with Donald Trump has also said. They're looking for a charger because they need a vibrator. I don't know if you guys... I like to mansplain my jokes. It's not my fault. I just have a penis and know things, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Yeah, Stormy Daniels, he paid Stormy Daniels $130,000. Whether or not he logged it properly on accounting, you know, that's a matter of conjecture. I will say though, Stormy Daniels should be proud, because her hourly rate for that $130K is probably effectively like $3 million an hour. Right? Trump is really proud of Operation Warp Speed. Every woman who's been with him already was proud of him for that. Different context. He's also famous for, there's no kids in here, right? Okay, good. Last time, you guys all yelled at me for swearing like twice. Everybody just swore like 15 times, like flagrantly in College Town Bagels. They made me buy bagels after because I swore so much. Okay, good for you, Jake. You didn't swear once. Anyway, Trump is really famous for the grab him by the pussy line. And honestly, he kind of lost me with that, right? Not so much because it's misogynist, but just because I have a hard time grabbing people by the pussy when they invite me to. I just think it's bad advice, all right? Also, I don't think he said grab them by the pussy, because I don't think he's into non-binary people. Right? I don't think he uses they, them pronouns even when people request it. So, move on to Joe Biden. You know, Joe Biden was born 401 years ago on this great continent in the great city. Sorry, I'm just practicing to be president, so I gotta phase out every couple minutes. Yeah, no, he was born in the great city of Scranton, and he rose up, from his blue-collar roots. And unlike most people who grew up in Scranton, instead of sniffing cocaine, he sniffs people's hair. So he really came in and rose above that. Because apparently the sniffing cocaine thing skips a generation. It's too soon, can't joke about Hunter yet. Dude, he spent 800 G's on strippers. That's pretty dumb, because you can buy strippers way cheaper than that. Just so you know. I wouldn't know. I'm too cheap. Got it. Yeah, he's a Democrat, so he's always going on about jobs, right? He's always talking about how many jobs he created, how awesome the nation is for all the jobs he created. And it's ironic, because by becoming president, he actually created the worst job possible, which is being the Secret Service agent who's in charge of taking a bullet for Joe Biden. Like, picture this, you're like 35 years old, you're hitting the gym every day, you're the top of your law enforcement class, and you get your dream job of being a Secret Service agent. And they're like, yo, Bill, so, your job is if somebody wants to shoot Joe Biden, you gotta take a bullet for him. And you're like, man, I'm 35, like how much time am I actually buying him? Let's be real. And imagine he's called to do it. He's a good guy. He does his job. He stands in the line. He takes the bullet for Joe Biden. And now you're Bill's partner. You got to go home and explain to his wife and kids, hey, I'm so sorry. Bill was the man. He did his duty. He took a bullet for Joe Biden and saved his life. Unfortunately, 4 hours later, the president died because Bill wasn't there to chew his pizza for him like he normally was. All right, that's my time. Thank you, guys.
Give it up one more time for Mike Stewart.